Hey guys, this is Jonathan, Wrestling Talking and Shopping. Welcome back to the channel. We missed a couple of days for traveling, for wrestling history, but I am going to do the 8th and 9th in one video, and then we'll do today to 10th. But anyway, we'll get started with the 8th. On this day in 1992, at a Superstars taping, a match between the Berserker and the Undertaker was ruled a no contest, as the Berserker attacked the Undertaker with a gimmick sword and set up a series of house show matches across the U.S. On this day in 1995, Public Enemy, Johnny Grunge, and Rocco Rock won the ECW Tag Team titles in a three-way tag match against Chris Benoit, Dean Malenko, Rick Steiners, and the Taz. On this day in 1996, on a taped edition of Monday Night Raw, from San Bernardino, California, Vader injured Yokozuna during a match up to the point in which the former WWF champion was helped away from the ring on a forklift. Also, the Ultimate Warrior made his first WWF TV appearance in 3.5 years, and Diesel attacked WWF champion Shawn Michaels after his non-title victory over Jerry the King Lawler. On this day in 2002, Spike Dudley pinned William Regal to win the WWF European title on Raw from Oregon. On this day in 2013, Dolph Ziggler cashed in his Money in the Bank opportunity to win the World Heavyweight Championship from Alberto Del Rio. The night after WrestleMania, let's see, what is that? XXIX. What is that, Lindsay?
29, I think.
29 in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Also on the card, Wade Barrett pinned The Miz to win the Intercontinental Champion. On this day in 2014, the Ultimate Warrior passed away. That was a weird weekend. He sort of went back to WWE, and he was inducted into the Hall of Fame, and then he sort of made up with everybody, and then he come out on Monday Night Raw and had his speech, and then passed away. Like the next morning, I remember waking up and seeing where he had passed away, or maybe it was I don't know if it was. Yeah, I guess it was the next morning, like a Tuesday morning. And I thought, well, what kind of weird storyline is this? I mean, that was just strange. But anyway, he legit passed away, but that's a bad deal.
I guess he got his closure. So.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he did. And on this day in 2018, WrestleMania 34 was held in New Orleans. And Asuka's Charlotte Flair defeated Asuka for the nearly 2.5-year streak. Jinder Mahal defeated Randy Orton and Bobby Roode and Rusev in a fatal four-way match for the U.S. champion. And Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey defeated Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. And that was sort of her swan song. You know, that's when she come in, and she looked like $1 million there. And then in the main event, let's see here, Brock Lesnar retained the Universal Champion against Roman Reigns. And on this day in 2020, on an episode of NXT, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano battled in a hybrid empty arena cinematic match that was billed as the very last chapter of their storied rival. Neither man permitted face-to-face with each other after the match. Gargano won after his wife Candice LeRae turned heel to aid him in victory. The match went to a 48 minutes, and making it the longest match in NXT TV history. Let's see, we'll switch to the 9th here. Excuse me for the dead silence. On this day in 1987, Jim Crockett Promotions officially acquired the operations of Bill Watts Mid-South Wrestling, UWF, after ending the 8-year run of the organization. This was in 1987. On this day in 2000, ECW champion Mike Awesome signs with WCW. And Mike Awesome was a great wrestler. WCW ruined him, and he ended up losing the title a few weeks after his WCW debut. He lost it to Taz, who is a WWE performer. I mean, on an ECW show. It was a weird deal. Anyway, on this day in 2001, in Tokyo, Scott Norton lost the IWGP champion against Fuji. On this day in 2011, Adam Cole defeated Sami Callihan in the final of the CZW Best of Best tournament in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. On this day in 2019, the Hardy Boys defeated the Usos to retain the to win the SmackDown Tag Team Champions on an episode of SmackDown Live from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. And that's going to wrap up wrestling history for the 8th and the 9th, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell.